What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been about 5 minutes yet again since the last episode. It is now 12:43 a.m. and the day of recording has now changed to April 5th. And this may possibly be the last episode I'll record tonight. Considering after this episode, I will have been playing for 6 hours. 6-hour-long episodes. That's kind of wild if you think about it. Alright, so it's PM right now. In game.
Hey there, Jack.
We should do something fun this evening.
You're growing up fast.
That's what Mama says too.
Sure.
Good evening, Arthur.
You know, I once saw Mac beat up 15 sailors.
That ain't nothing. Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight. That's why they float.
Oh, that's so.
Sure. That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna miss Mac. He was a good man. Kind of fellow you like to rob alongside,
Yeah.
you know? Heartless son of a bitch. But he had a heart. If that makes any sense.
I know what you mean. R.I.P., Mac. Ugh. Hey, Bill.
Did you find much in the O'Driscoll's cabin?
We did all right out of it. Just no comb. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Okay.
See you around, Bill.
Don't ask.
What's going on over here?
How are you doing?
How you think I'm doing?
I'm sorry. Just let me know if there's anything I can do. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay, Arthur.
You okay? Hey there. Don't you ever get fed up with all this?
Sometimes, I suppose.
Reverend,
Hello there.
when are you gonna get your act together?
I'm just minding my own business here.
Can't go on like this.
Right.
Sorry if I was in your
Get
way,
your head out
Cam.
of the clouds.
I feel like I get two of them mixed up. A lot. Oh, wait, that's Hosea. We'll talk to him in the morning. But for now, let's just chill around camp.
What a delightful surprise. Hello, Karen. Hello, Miss Grimshaw. How was your meal? Fine. I'm so glad. You know, Arthur, while we were stuck up that mountain, I thought long and hard about if we'd have to eat you.
Very amusing.
suggested we roasted you alive, but Mr. Pearson was keener on chopping you up and turning you into stew. Said he couldn't bear to see your face for even one moment longer than he had to.
You're quite the amusing companion, aren't you?
I like to think so.
Any of you boys ever made it to Australia yet? Bill, you ever get there? In the army? Huh?
Australia?
Sure.
I don't believe for 1 minute that you ever made it to Australia.
Well, man, you'd be right. I never did. But I tried. I made it as far as Chicago.
Chicago ain't nowhere near Australia.
No, but it's on the way. I always wanted to see one of them kangaroos. Giant boxing rats who keep their babies in their pockets. Oh, God. Oh, what kind of lunatic thought that up?
That's an interesting way of seeing things.
Maybe we'll head over there one of these days, huh? Yeah. Start a new life as kangaroo farmers.
Well, there's a dream we ain't had yet.
Williamson,
Arthur,
don't work too hard.
I work smart.
Good evening to you.
Hey,
If you're bored, there's always work to be done.
I ain't bored.
Reverend, how are you?
You really need to start helping out around here.
I know.
A lot of interactions going on.
Tilly? Hi there.
I just want some stew. But everyone keeps talking.
Howdy.
All right?
Beats me while he's off. What time is it anyway? Azorzo Zia still wants to go on a mission this late at night. But I can't sit down. There we go. That big horse is still there. We downed our meal pretty quick.
hey, Arthur.
In the morning, Hosea, it's too late.
How you gentlemen keeping? Sorry,
Same can be said for you, Duds.
can't stay much longer over there.
Screw coffee.
But my lord, they complain a lot. I've known
Let's get some of this.
born into worse than this. Most of us grew up hungry and scared and alone, one way or
Arthur.
another. And here, we usually got food, and we usually ain't scared. I mean, sometimes. And we ain't never alone. Not here. Quite the opposite. So I'm done with the whining. I know we had a scene in the mountains, but we're over that. It's time to cheer up. All of you.
Better go lie down.
That was quite a speech.
Just feel like it's time they all buck back up now.
One night when
was frisky.
Here he comes.
Over some potent whiskey. Like the waves of the Bay of the Biscay, I began to tumble and roar. My face was as red as a lobster. Uncle. I fell and broke my poor knob, sir. My watch was picked from my fob, sir.
Appreciate a bit more space here.
No more. I'm resolved to try it. I'll stick to a moderate diet. I'll drink good, I don't deny.
We actually got a bit of a party going on here tonight. Good old music and everything. Swats and junk off his ass. Like usual. We'll just listen to you, Pearson, for a bit. If you don't mind. Bill literally got up just to get a meal. Is that you already?
Impressive.
Seems like that's it.
Well, I'll be cooking
Yep.
myself if I don't move.
Pretty much 12:30. Things keep happening.
Hey, Arthur.
That's the main reason I don't want to go to sleep.
Bill? Hello?
To make Arthur go to sleep, I mean.
Mr. Morgan?
Eh,
My lady?
How are you? All well?
Not too bad.
why can't we donate to Pearson anyway?
A stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan. Very good. We were getting low. Just in time, Mr. Morgan. Thank you, Arthur.
No problem.
Bunch of sour faces. Cheer up, the lot of you. None of them women got the clap. None of you got lynched yet. Ain't none of you got married neither. Way I see it, ain't no good in worrying about what may be. Worry about what you got and ain't got and none of you got nothing to worry about. Just like my daddy told me. He said, son, don't worry about the future. Worry about today. And I said, what do you mean, Pa? He said, well, you're gonna get a beating so hard you'll be lucky to even see tomorrow. He was right. Damn nearly killed me, but it taught me not to watch women in the outhouse and get caught. It also taught me not to worry about nothing other than that which is gonna happen. Hi there.
Basically, you shouldn't be doing that anyway, Uncle. You can get so easily distracted in this game. This obviously have basically been on the fire all night. Time passes pretty quickly in this game.
Hey, Pearson.
The big man!
Hosea's even still awake. Not gonna lie, for a moment, I thought that horse was a moose. A moose with no antlers. I must be going out of my mind. Seems like just about everyone is asleep. If there aren't any more events going around the camp, I'll go to sleep. Seems like almost everyone's asleep at this point. Now let's actually get a save, why not? Actually, you get a haircut too now I think about it. Too bad we can't do nothing without hair. Inspect letter. What's this?
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
I honestly didn't see the letter icon here. Normally there's supposed to be a letter icon by our cat, but it wasn't here. As I think one of the girls from our camp was supposed to tell us about this letter. I guess it just wasn't at camp at the time. Maybe.
Gentlemen, how you keeping?
Well, girls ain't happy. Let me tell you that for nothing. Not happy at all. Don't know why. Well, that's not true. I do know why. They're lazy, good-for-nothing brats. Every last one of them. They're whores with ideas miles above their station. I mean, in my day, it just didn't happen. Talk back to a madam? I'd have been horsewhipped. And I was.
Arthur,
I
my
was
boy.
horsewhipped. And I'm grateful. Oh, I wish Dutch had let me whip some of them pathetic wretches into shape. They need it. Oh, so help me God. They need it. I mean, it's bad now, but it's only gonna get worse. It's ridiculous. It's got ridiculous. I mean, there's simply no respect for their betters.
Apparently Susan's still awake. What time is it this point? It's basically morning in game at this point. Oh, that's good a bit before anything else happens. Let's sleep till noon. Yo, 21 minutes into this already. And we haven't even started the mess with us there yet. I feel like this is gonna be over an hour long episode. But yeah, apparently we can go see Mary now. If we want. Again, we have so many options of things we can do. It's still kind of overwhelming. We'll take a quick walk around camp. If nothing happens, we'll talk to us there. Also, we haven't seen Charles, Lenny, Javier, and Micah in a long time.
Hey, Arthur.
But that's because they're doing their own thing. Micah and Lenny are somewhere. And Javier and Charles are here, along with Josiah, Solani. Enough filling out. Let's actually do a mission. Go hunting. Yeah, why not? What type of game are you looking for, Hosea?
Jose,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you can buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do
May as well.
There's nothing wrong with 2 horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
I personally don't like this
Get your
horse.
leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. Huh. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
Hey, he's all right. There, boy. Yeah, good boy.
Stables are just up ahead. All right. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Sure thing.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I ain't sure yet.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
So. We actually have some money on us now. I guess you'll do for now. Oh, I forgot we can name horses. What do we call you? Too bad I don't know what gender you are. Let's see. Why not? No, I think I actually called 2 horses in my first playthrough by these names. I'm actually feeling Luke more than Loco. This isn't gonna be our main horse, so doesn't matter too much. Let's see. Why do I like this so much? Normally I just go for black, but so why not? Let's go with this. Get that. Why not? Yeah, we can't even see that blanket. Not on this saddle, at least. Bedrolls, let's see what you got. Let's go with this one. Let's go with long. I personally like this hairstyle the most. Now what type of hair color do we want to give you? So why not? Tail, we want long. Oh, that's a guy. They would chose the right name. I'm sorry, no, tell it's a guy now. So, why not? Let's see, let's get some hay. Some sugar cubes. I guess we're good for now.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it. Are you gonna mount that new horse of yours or not?
Let me brush it first. It looks dirty.
Hop on up there, let's go.
No, it actually looked ugly when it was dirty. Let's study you.
You won't know till you
And get on
this
you.
out. All right, let's get going. Huh? We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I don't like how it's nighttime right now. It looks nicer during the day.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here. Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it.
I
Let's
should
loop
really
around
be
the other
heading
side.
back over the Great Plains, see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him?
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course.
Anything else to say, Hosea?
Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
And that's guess Arthur's not that great at hunting rabbits. Oh, we gotta hunt the rabbit. But first, we can't talk to Hosea. I'm not seeing a trail yet. I think I see him.
Go!
That was actually a really nice shot. I think the first time around I was actually like right in the grass here. It actually took me a few tries to actually try and get one. Since they kept running away. This time was different though, which is nice.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you get us set up.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Go on, then. I thought you said you were famished.
I don't think this is rabbit meat, but whatever.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
May as well cook the rest of it. It's nice having a bonding moment with Isaiah. Isaiah honestly might just be my third favorite character in the game. He's definitely a favorite of mine, that's just all. I think this is the last one we need to cook.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this.
Good night, Isaiah. Get a good night's rest.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
No, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. I tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat. Hurry up so we can get going.
Sure thing.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going. Pack up, Arthur, and let's get after him. Okay, let's go.
Okay, boy.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for
Unless you.
tongue, bones, any sign of him.
Oh, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he...
This way. The tracks go into those trees.
Where is the spell? Legendary bell, apparently. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Right here.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going. Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Bait.
Arthur?
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
We're getting there. Where is it? Oh, yeah.
Now we wait.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine. Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Come on.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right. Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit. Easy. No, it's too close.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well, you coming or not?
I'll go with you, Jose.
I don't mind either way.
I'm coming with you.
Let's get going, then.
We can check that thing out a later date. We don't need to do it right now.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
See you later, Jose. Shoot the bell at least 6 times. Check the bell within 1 minute and 30 seconds. And complete within 12 minutes. We did none of it. It's not the bell, but the other two we didn't do.
Good work, boy.
Let's see, so all that's here at camp is Dutch. We still have that. Mary's over here. Yeah, we still have a lot we can do. As of right now, at least. I'm not sure which I want to do next. I might just go ahead and try and save Son next episode. Probably. But for now, I think we're gonna call it out soon. Depending on if anyone has anything to say. Also, I'm pretty sure I just saved and the build go back pretty quickly.
I didn't do it.
I heard that.
I heard what, you crazy fool?
I heard everything you said.
I was sleeping, you lunatic.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, for what? Huh?
Mr. Morgan,
You'll start howling at
can I ask you a favor if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes. Don't tell Mr. Pearson.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Delightful, Uncle.
Well, he's cracked in the head, that one.
You're not? Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Sounds good.
What the hell did Swanson do to Uncle? I definitely never seen that before. And I couldn't hear a thing because Susan was interrupting. Don't worry, Susan, we'll get what you need in due time.
Have a drink with me, Kara.
I'm okay for now.
And yet, I never at all what was going on with Uncle and Swanson. There wasn't even any subtitles. The moment Susan interrupted, you couldn't hear a thing. It kind of looked like Swanson maybe put ants or bees on Uncle. At least that's what it looked like. I could be wrong.
My company's not good enough for you?
No, but
Too fine and mighty.
but Abigail.
We ain't married, you know.
Off of me. You're being an idiot.
Am I being an idiot?
Yes?
I thought so.
Marston? How are you?
Could be a lot better.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta call it a party. And 8 days last night for recording. Either or, till next time, stay golden.